So welcome back, kings and queens, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Hope King and I'm the designer behind King's Designs MD. Today I am in Canva just messing around with designing some Christmas cards. So the first thing, or one of the first things I always do when I'm designing a card, is I like to go to my elements and set my lines. And so I am choosing two lines that will extend. One will extend horizontally, the other will extend vertically. So I clicked on the line, it appeared over here. I am going up to the top to change my weight all the way down to 1. It makes it super thin on the card. And then I also like to change my color to a super light gray so that it's visible to me when I print my card, but it's not super visible when I'm doing my card. So I've clicked this line again. You see a second one has appeared. I'm going to rotate it on a 90-degree angle. And as soon as I get it to my 90 degrees. Okay. It usually does not take me this long. I guess I'm just getting trigger happy today. But I'm going to extend it out. I'll fix it. There we go. Straighten this out. Alright, 90 degrees. There we go. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go over to my weight. Slide it all the way over to so it's the number 1. And now I have these very faint lines. Now depending on what style of card I want to make, these are all going to be A2 cards. So it's either going to be the card is going to fold up and down this way or sideways this way, or it will fold in half this way. And I've showed that to you before on some different designs I've done. But I love to use those markings because depending on how you want to make your card, if I do a traditional A2 card that opens sideways, I'm going to slice my paper in half here, which would separate my two cards, and then I would score each card here, which will allow it to fold in half, and you get a good design off of it. So, I'm going to search Christmas, and I saw a cute little snowflake pop up. These are cute too. Alright, let me work with what I saw first. Oh, that's cute too. Of course, now I see all this cute stuff that I didn't see a while ago. Alright, let me go with the snowman. I really was not going with the snowman a while ago, but hey. And a couple of snowflakes. So I dropped my snowman in. I don't worry so much about the line on the side of the paper, but you want to keep everything. You don't want it to get all the way to the top because you don't want your margins to cut off your design when you actually go to print. Now that depends on your printer and all of that good stuff. I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so you can see more of the design. And I can duplicate this one more time and shrink this little one down. Now if I wanted to shrink my snowman down, I can. And he almost blends in with the paper. So if you wanted to set your background color a different color, you could. I just clicked on my card, go up here to the color spectrum. If you want to set it to a lighter gray, that way you can still see the cards in the background, or maybe a pretty light blue. That's a pretty dark blue. But if we go over on the spectrum, you see it lightening, and so you'll have a pretty background color and then that. And so if I add some text in here, I just go with my regular text heading, then I'm going to put it's the most wonderful time of the year. Of course, you can shrink that down. If I click on the number scale, I can just choose the font size that I want. And I can move my text box around so that I know where I want everything to sit. So, I'm going to make this a 2-line text. I'm going to move it over, line it up some more so it's sitting under my frosty. And I want to make sure it's not going to sit on that bottom line. So then, it's hard to see the bottom line now because of changing the color. So I'm going to change that color to black just for the purpose of being able to see it while I'm actually designing. So you can leave it like that. You can change the font however you want it. That's really cute for like kitty type design. And not everybody celebrates Christmas, so this is a fun design that could be utilized for school or something essentially non-denominational. Alright, so I highlighted everything. I right-clicked it, highlighted over it, and I'm going to hit Group. And then I am going to duplicate. Now everything there can come down here. And then I'm going to zoom it back out so you can see it. And you can move this around however you see fit, but you want to make sure it doesn't cut it off at the bottom as well. You can move this around, and you can actually shrink it down. Now that you have all as one piece, you can shrink the whole thing down if you need to. So I'll show you that. You want to make it a little smaller, put it in there, you can. And if you're worried about the things not being even, you can delete the bottom one, hit delete group. You can go back and you can duplicate it again and just move it down to where you want it. So there you have it, some quick Christmas cards. All this is free. All this is in Canva. This is not purchasing any dolls or anything like that. You do not need any special products. You can print this on your printer on cardstock. You can cut this with scissors, and you can score this however you want. Just fold it in half if you just want to use a line. But that's a quick and easy way to design a card in Canva. So I hope this helps somebody. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.